Hey everyone, Brakeman Z here, and it's time once again for another Z Reviews. Okay, little backstory on this one. This week was my brother's birthday, so I went up to Green Bay with my folks to, wish him a happy birthday and all that good stuff. On the way back, we stopped at a Best Buy, and, I was looking around at the video games, as I often do, and I stumbled across this one in the budget section. I gotta say, the title alone is what prompted me to pick it up and just kind of go, what the hell is this? It is a game by the title Little Red Riding Hood's Zombie BBQ for the Nintendo DS. And for people that are listening on my internet radio show, I am not making this up. This is a real title. You'll just have to watch the video when I put it up. Which is obviously what you're doing right now. So, hello people that were listening on my radio show. Now this was created by, looking at the wiki page right here, it was published by a company called Destineer and developed by Enjoy Up. And the basic idea of it is you're Little Red Riding Hood, and after you kick the big bad wolf's ass, and the woodcutter dies, but apparently the dead don't stay dead, because they come up, and now Little Red Ready to Rock Riding Hood has to go and save Storyland from the undead. And she's joined by Momotaro, the boy born from a peach in Japanese fairy tales. I just gotta say, like I said, it's one of those titles that's too weird to be true, and yet it is. See, it's right here. I hold the physical evidence in my hand. See, that was just me tapping the case against the microphone so people know I'm actually telling the truth. Let's see. And apparently Destineer has done other games, like the Full Metal Alchemist games on the DS. They published Halo Combat Evolved on the Mac OS X. Taito Legends 2, and a bunch of other stuff. But we're gonna keep talking about Little Red Riding Hood's Zombie BBQ. Holy crap! Now it's a top-scrolling rail shooter, and your character, you can either play as Red or Momotaro. You basically control them there along the very bottom of the bottom screen. You can only move left and right. It automatically scrolls forward. And the game is pretty much played entirely with the stylus, which can be a good thing, but I'll kind of get into that a little later. Basically, you use your stylus to shoot, and your main weapon, the machine gun for Red and ninja stars for Momo, they have unlimited ammo, but you gotta reload, which basically means take your stylus off the screen. So it's kind of one of those things. You can't keep holding that stylus on. You gotta take it off sometime. And you get some weapon upgrades along the way. Like you get a shotgun, a flamethrower, laser gun, and grenades. And you go through these different story worlds, and you try to find out the source of the zombies. The first boss you fight is Granny. So, it's weird there. Apparently some of the other bosses you face are characters like Pinocchio, the Three Little Pigs. I gotta be honest, I don't really know that much about some of the other bosses. I'm currently in the level for Hansel and Gretel, so it could be Hansel and Gretel, could be the witch, it could be something completely weird. Of course, with this game, going completely weird would be par for the course. A couple of complaints I gotta have about this. It would be nice if you could move around a little more. Like, I understand the concept of a rail shooter. Oh, you gotta go where we tell you to go. Yeah, I can dig that, but it would have been nice if you could control where the character goes with the D-pad and where they shoot with the stylus. That would be cool. I could go down with that. And you could still have it scrolling forward, but the character just kind of can just move around in this box. That would be cool. But instead you're stuck to the very bottom of the bottom screen, and you can only go left and right. Now, I will say, if you want to go quickly, you can tap one of the boxes and quickly jump over there. But if you're like really focusing on the shooting, you can just use the D-pad to go left and right. So save yourself a little trouble there. My final thoughts on the game. It's an interesting little experiment, I'll say that. But I ultimately think it could have been done better, but what can you expect for a game that was only under $20? I think I also recall seeing it at Circuit City, and of course we all know they're trying to liquidate their shit. So, I could have gotten it there for cheaper, but, I kind of held off because it was like, no. And, seeing it in Best Buy, I finally went, okay, I gotta get this and see what it's all about. So, my final recommendation for Little Red Riding Hood's Zombie BBQ, give it a try. I mean, there's not really a lot of rail shooters for the DS, and for $20 it does a fairly good job, although I will say there could be better uses for some of the technology, and it could have been done a little better. But that concludes this week's Z Review. I hope you enjoyed it, and just be good. And I know tomorrow's Valentine's Day and all. If you've got someone you love, great, more power to you. And if you're single, like me, then have a little hope. Don't hate for the people that have one. Try to find your play or two, and if not, then just try to share the gift of the free frag. Alright? So take care, Z out, may your save files never be corrupted.